What happened in the preseason?
Well, I tore my meniscus and partially tore my MCL second day of fall camp. So we were out for 2 months, and then we worked every day to try to come back and grinded. Made it supposed to be like a 6-month journey, and we shortened it down into about 2 months. And then we went in and threw in a camera into my knee, and they looked around, and it was completely healed. So we were able to the next week start running on land finally, and that brought us back to the first game back versus Utah.
What goes into that? Because you say it like it's so easy to shorten something on a recovery time, and if the body's not ready, it's not ready. Clearly it was, but like, what did you actually have to do to try and expedite it?
I mean, we were working day and night. I'd come to meetings to try to stay up because I really wanted to make the return. And then once we were out of meetings, when everyone was at practice, we were either lifting or running in the underwater treadmill, doing all sorts of stuff with the training staff. I mean, they were the main reason I was able to come back, as Chief and all those staff, everybody that helped me out.
Was there any discussion of trying to use a medical red shirt to keep the whole year?
There was a little bit, but in my mind, I came here to play football. So, I mean, I'll burn the year if it means I get to play 2 games. So that's all that matters to me, is to be able to play.
How do you appreciate 6 months to 2 months? That feels huge to me.
Yeah.
I mean, do you appreciate just the work you're able to do to get that done?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last year had the same exact same tear in the meniscus, completely tore it, and they threw in some stitches, and whatever happened, it re-tore. So we were able to, I think, having tore it last year, I knew the process, so I was kind of able to. I mean, we were up and doing kettlebell swings and all kinds of stuff. I mean, 2 days out of surgery, so it speeded up the whole process. Having gone through it last year, and I think that's how we were able to shorten it up so much.
How comfortable are you now with medical terms?
Comfortable, very, very comfortable. More than I ever thought I'd be.
When it's the same injury, back-to-back years, how much have you talked to McCormick about, just because different exact injury, but in terms of it's the same injury, it was repetitive on the mental side of it?
We were in there. He tore his, in the Ohio State game, which wasn't much long after I did mine, and he was in there along with Patrick Herbert, who he had basically the same injury. So we're all kind of in the same boat. Like, man, it sucks, but now we know what we need to do and try to heal up and get back out there.
What's the process of being, I guess, confident in that knee? Because 2 years in a row, the same thing. The mental block. You feel like you've gotten there yet?
I think I had a little bit of a mental block coming in off my last injury, and this time it's kind of like I've torn it twice, so I'm just going to keep going, and I'm going to push the limits, and if it happens, then it happens, you know.
So what was it like getting on the field finally?
Amazing. It was the best feeling I've had in a long time. So, I mean, I've been putting in the work for this program and everybody that's helped me, and I just felt like it was actually the day after my birthday, so it was a pretty good birthday present.
How tough was it, too? Because it wasn't just you in the inside room that was hurt, and you're probably thinking, if I was healthy, there'd be an opportunity, but you were out. I mean, how did you kind of juggle the emotional part of that?
I mean, I knew there was a bunch of good guys in the room, so I mean, it sucks seeing Justin go down, sucks seeing Keith go down, but Jeff did a great job jumping in there, especially transferring from safety. And we've, as a team, gone through all kinds of stuff this year. So, I mean, that's kind of our motto now, is just next man up mentality.
I think that helps you guys grow. I mean, talk about the whole team overcoming so much.
Yeah.
Does that help you guys grow and come together?
Absolutely, yeah, especially with the coaching change going on. I think everything we've gone through together as far as injuries and everything else makes this coaching thing kind of a breeze when it comes to all that.
Fans have a perspective about the bowl game and what things mean, and et cetera, but that's their perspective. But I would think for a guy like yourself going through what you went through, where it's game 4 and you redshirt regardless because of that, but this game actually does mean something a little bit different to you given how much you've been through.
Absolutely. I mean, this game's a championship game in my mind. It's a huge game. It's not just a bowl game. It's I think it's coming into all of our minds that way. We're kind of approaching it as we owe it to ourselves. With all we've gone through this year, we earned this bowl game, so now we need to go earn a win.
Can it be viewed as the start of 2022?
I could see that a little bit, but I could also see it as a finish of 2021. Just like I said, we earned this bowl game, so now we need to go out and prove it to ourselves that we deserve to be here.